Three eyes. Now, why we have three eyes? We have three eyes because we had three tribes. We had the Ishmaelites, the Israelites, and the Midianites. From Ab, who was what they say father, who actually was the seed carrier, and you had Ra, which is the energy, Ray, or now called Ru, or Ruhu, which is a Nabi. And then you have the Midians, or the Midianites. So you have the three, like the braid, which is the three-dimensional, which is the solid, the liquid, and the gases, which we are. Now, those who do not have the connection to this, what you call HUWA. Let's put this up here. Yeah, they don't have the connection to this HUWA. So what happened is that they get indoctrinated by the schooling system to come out and attack us and to tell us that we're wrong. But you see, the eye of the nine has always been here, and that was Gate Master Spark. You see right there? I was the light in the dark. You see, as I dwell amongst you. You see, Isaiah 48:16, I do not speak in secret. You see, and the word Derek is God's way in Hebrew. You see, and 2 Thessalonians 1:7, it's time to build. You see, and it states right there in John, first, the true light is the wisdom, the supreme knowledge. Psalms 94 talks about the third eye open and said, we are watching you. We always been watching you. But see, certain people are bigger liars than the next. Had to wait to get to the biggest liar. Now, those in hip hop that don't know their way, we consider them ignorant, and they ignore the facts and fine. Others who have just blatantly tried to change the facts. Oh no, now you're trying to railroad the people. Now, those leaders who did not know and were afraid and did all manners of evil against me personally, you're going to have to deal with that by explaining to your congregation why I have lasted so long and why I'm speaking about the overturning and taking away the whole system of things. And this is what that next seven, you see the seven right there? You see the seven right there? Well, here's another seven. That's another seven right there. And when this seven, it talks about full faith and credit. And these are acts of each state by constitutions have to recognize the rights of another state. So by getting together in one state, we can change all other states. But this is not being taught by those in politics. You have a Supreme Court and you have 9 judges. And by the rule of 4 can change the Constitution and can change the state laws, the city laws, and everything. But are we working on that? No. Most people are working on getting high or buying new clothes and cars and Bentleys and things of that nature. We'll talk about Bentleys at another time. So we have the civil court, right, or the district court of appeals, right, and or for the criminal. Then you have the federal, the 9 justice. You have the Supreme Court state of appeal. You have the DCA, which is 3 judge panel appeal. You have the district courts, trial appeal. You have the county court, where you can put someone in trial and you can get money if it's less than 15,000. And then you have the trials, the civil trials of appeal, or we'll call it district court. So you have 7 different courts that you can go into and change the way we live in. And that is the best way before you start breaking the law. These are what you call the civil laws that was given to humanity, or what we call inosight, because they had no sight of who we were, and we gave it to them through legislation, and we left it as we began to build these different dynasties. And this right here is the 7 pointed star, and that's what you need to be looking for. And this was given to me a long time ago, so I can analyze the world, and I can put the world back on its rightful path, so it can be righteous and we can respect one another. But before we can respect one another, uh, we have to give homage to our Creator on earth, because man has lied. See, the first writings was, they were saying it wasn't a speech writing, because you can see, because they had graphics in it, and it was hieroglyphics or hieroglyphics. From hieroglyphics, they took the writings out, or the picture, and they took the pictures out and put shapes, and they used what they call a compass or compass, and a square, which was squire. And the squire was a title that was given, like you had duke, you had squire, you had lord, and this was written in the Magna Carta. The Magna Carta is the white supremacy that they have, so they can have some ego, something about themselves, because basically they was the one that was put in a situation. They actually was black. Everything came black. From black came everything. Even the spectrum of light in the rainbow is identified with, is not peace, because peace is the division of calmness, where everybody took a part of it and say, well, I can live with this and I can live with that. And actually the peace that they took was what we gave to them, so they can uh, take a hold of their beastly nature. And that's what we're working with today. And now those who try to run back to them instead of dealing with the original, then those are the ones that's having problems, because they can't fit in. Because it's like it's having a garment that you can't get back into. You're trying to get back to re. Re is to bring back. You're trying to bring back an army that already evolved out of that path. And those that went to school and college and what they call scholarship, you see, and those ones are the new diplomats from the diplomas that they get, and the new overseers, and they're trying to send them into the community, so we will not have our culture. Our culture had nothing to do with the monetary system. It had nothing to do with Europeans teaching us anything. Europeans all took and snatched, and they were never ones to have great pyramids and nothing like that. All the mystery schools in different places on earth, like Peru, Egypt, Mexico, all Egypt, Sudan, and all these mystery schools was from the Elohim. And even Mu and Atlantis was 2 other cities that the Elohims had. But we always have what they say, school of higher learning, for the people that we basically protect. And that was basically the Earthlings. So basically, this is what the I-9 series is about. And now we into law and legislation and things of that nature. So just get back with me, and we're going to holler.